And amid all of this doom and gloom, there is some good news. And we all deserve to hear this good news. There is an elderly couple, a 93-year-old and an 88-year-old couple. They've now tested negative of coronavirus, which means that they've recovered from the coronavirus. They had this virus and now they've tested negative. That means they've recovered. At that age, at that vulnerable age, they've recovered. But there's a little bit of bad news. The nurse who was treating this couple has now tested positive. Hopefully, she will recover as well. Sneha Mary Koshi now joins us live. Sneha, a good news and a bad news. But the good news is that this vulnerable age, anyone who's 75 years and above is at greater risk or great risk. I think this will be very, very reassuring for all those who are in that age bracket. What a lovely piece of news this evening.
Absolutely, Sanket. This is something that Kerala is really taking pride in. Just to, give you a glimpse of what really went through, one of the things that we've been told is when the couple, because they were in extremely high risk, when they were admitted in 2 different ICU rooms, VIP ICU rooms, they became very restless and were very unsettled. And within days, they were just shifted to another ICU from which they could see each other at least, and that helped them in their recovery process. Also, they had several old age related problems, be it diabetes, be it hypertension. Also because of the COVID-19 virus, what really did happen was they had respiratory problems, there was vulnerability to heart issues, there was chest pains, there was bacterial infections, there were several other complications which really emerged at the same time. And the officials have told us that literally everything that they had was put into to ensure that these two would survive. Being quite elderly, they also were very adamant that they wanted to go back home. The nurses, according to officials, and the health minister's office just were very compassionate and very persuasive, gently dealt with this continuously. The health minister was in touch with them. This, of course, is the positive news. The negative news being that one of the nurses who treated them like her own family member, perhaps, is now tested positive for coronavirus, and the health minister has said that the entire health ministry is behind her.